because Bangladesh is really behind most of its competitors if you look at regionally and globally. So we need to move much faster. Secondly, we are doing also, in the banking community here, we are doing the agent banking network, and we are undertaking another study to improve the agent banking operation, and we are going to promote and also press it with the banks to increase the lending through agent banking. Because that's where we are lacking, except for BRAC Bank, all other banks are not as much. We want to push them to increase rural level, small market level lending by the agents, through the agents. There are already 20,000 agents across Bangladesh, agent bankers across Bangladesh, which will cross the microcredit branches, which is 25,000. So we want to increase that channel. Microcredit will remain as it is. They are also being strengthened. We are improving their regulatory framework. We are making a firewall against microcredit operation and against and the NGO operation. The NGO operation, which is non-financial operation, will be firewall from the financial operation. So there will be clear and transparent process of microcredit operation in the future. The law is already drafted. It will be approved any time. We are also working on, for example, on the agent banking, we have introduced a mandatory requirement on our banks that 1-to-1 female. For every male agent, there shall be a female agent. Because I personally believe that if you want to reach out to the village women, we have to go to their bedrooms, and only the female agents will be able to do that. They can go to the kitchen, bedrooms, and enroll them into the banking system. The male agents will not be able to. So we are promoting it as a social agenda, but also an economic inclusion agenda for our countries. And we hope the financial community, the banks in particular, will fully cooperate to bring them in, not limited to 50%, maybe make 100% of the agents female in future. There is no restriction on that. We are also trying, as part of this whole agenda, our objective is to promote cashless transaction. And as we know, you know also, that we have done, I would say, a great job in terms of mobile financial system, but it is only at the middle part. At the middle part, because you send the money from Dhaka, if you are a remitter, to your family in the rural areas, or to your worker in the factory, from the head office. But from there, it gets cash out, and that is paid to the retail store. That last store-wise incorporation into the cashless system is still largely missing. We don't have the QR code introduction. We don't have the MFS network integration to the store level, to the rickshawalas, to the taxi, and so on. So we need to bring it to that micro enterprise level. And once we do that, that's when the cashless transactions will go down. Until we go to the last shop, last person, and his wallet, we cannot do it. We are working together. I think our Citibank colleague is played also a role in that, is reducing the cost of mobile phones, particularly smartphones, so that you need a smartphone after all. If you don't have the smartphone, you cannot do it. So we have to work on that front also. We are trying to incentivize our local manufacturers as well as import